All right, we got a big up today. I got a ton of parts in, so let's check it out, get you guys updated. So hopefully I got the tubes going on today. Messed around with them a little bit more, tried a couple different angles to see if I like something better, and I kind of ended up back at the first one I made, so I think I'm going to stick with that, weld it on, and then get the front end going. I still need to find a stock radiator so I can mock up the front end and build supports for the headlights, and things like that. Let's check out the inside. So you can see it now. I cut out the cat hump here to fit my seat in a little bit lower. I'm pretty tall, so otherwise I would end up hitting my head on the roof bars, and you don't want that. Try not to knock myself out while driving. So I'm gonna work on that next, along with the front end. So once I have the front end done and this patched up, I can get the interior painted, and then we can really start going. And then another update I have, I made a steering column mount. It's kind of hard to see here, but it's not bolted in. But basically, I just took a piece of tube and then I notched it. We welded it on. There's a little cap on the bottom of it, so I got a bolt going through it. So I like that. It's pretty cool looking. All right, so let's check out the JZ. So I'm building up the motor today. I got the head back, machined it. It's got a new surface on the bottom of it, pressure tested it, new valve seals. That came out of the OEM gasket kit I got. This comes directly from Toyota Japan. It's a full JZ GTE gasket kit. So I got that. Everything checked out, no leaks or anything like that. So I got the cams back in here. I got a new oil pump. Straight from Lexus. The 2J oil pump actually works, and then a new water pump as well, directly off the 2Js. I think there's a few upgrades in these, but they bolt directly on. And then I gotta put the cam seals in it. Everything else, I did ARPs. They're gonna be kind of dirty, hard to tell. See if this one's a little bit clear. No, you can't really tell. But I did ARP head studs along with the OEM multi-layer head gasket. And then when I torque everything, I always use paint, so I don't come in tomorrow and question whether I torque something down or not. So I got all that torqued down. Everything in front as well is going to be marked with paint. Jumping ahead a little bit, but I do have the Maverick JZ to CD009 adapter plate on here. It looks kind of big because the bottom oil pan isn't on at the moment, or the sub pan as well. So this thing is looking pretty cool. Excited to have a good transmission behind this thing. Hopefully never have any troubles with it. And then I'll pull it out here. But this is the CD009, and this is out of an 06 G35 this one came out of. So this will be the double synchro model. And then I'll show you in a second, but you take all the rear bracket stuff off. This is a stock. This would never fit in an S chassis. It would be in the middle of the back seat. Look, I went with the external slave, so this one still has a fork and a bearing, opposed to doing the conversion. I try to keep everything as simple as possible, but let's check out what I got for that. And then this came in today. Let's go just a little bit. So this is the excessive manufacturing CD009 to S chassis. So this is a machined CNC piece they come up with to actually mount this right on top. I'll take it over there in a second, and then this will go on, and then you shift around here. And there's a little adapter piece. Been doing a lot of work with these guys. They've been super good to deal with, helping me out. So let's check out what this looks like. So then when you're over at the transmission, I got the two bolts in, but basically this will bolt right to here. And then when you're in the car, you actually only have to cut about an inch of where the stock shifter would be. So this would stick out towards the back of the car just a little bit more than stock. So I really like this. It's a good design. There's a lot of other different ones out there, but I think for the money and what you're getting, this is a great deal. So I'm gonna see how it fits once I get this in the vehicle. So actually going pretty quick here. I need to order a clutch so I can get this trans mounted to this, because the motor is going to be ready to go in within a day or so. I ordered a timing belt, but apparently Gates can't ship a timing belt to save their lives. It's been about 6 weeks now. So once I get that timing belt, then I'll be able to time the motor. And then I got a few other goodies from them. I got a stainless clutch line and then a power steering pump brace. When you take the AC out of the JZs, you need something to brace the power steering pump because the AC is actually a mounting point for that. But yeah, this is one of the bigger updates. I got a lot of parts in. I'm excited to get it going, so I'm gonna keep working away, cracking away at it. And the first event's in about 3 months, so I'm hoping I can at least get the car to AutoMotion. I've never had a car at AutoMotion, so I'd really like to make that happen for once. But at least I believe I want the car on the road by like the 1st of April. The first event at Shawano is actually the end of May, like May 29th. So if I can get the car on the road anywhere near that time frame, I'll be extremely excited. So I'm gonna keep cracking away at it. Stay tuned. I'll have a lot more to show now that parts keep showing up and everything will get a little bit more interesting.